Every promise tests our patience. Every season of waiting reveals what's truly in our hearts. In Genesis chapter 16, we witness a deeply human moment where faith struggles, decisions are rushed, and God steps into the life of someone society tried to erase. This is the story of Hagar, Sarai, Abram, and the birth of Ishmael. It's a story about impatience, pain, and a God who sees the unseen. God had promised Abram descendants as numerous as the stars. But years passed, and nothing changed. Abram was now old. Sarai was barren. The promise remained, but hope was wearing thin. In the ancient world, a woman's worth was often tied to her ability to bear children. So for Sarai, this wasn't just disappointment, it was a heavy burden of shame. The silence in the tent became unbearable. The waiting was too much. So Sarai decided to help God fulfill his promise, but she used human logic. She turned to Hagar, her Egyptian servant, and proposed her plan. Go, sleep with my servant. Perhaps I can build a family through her. And Abram agreed. There's no record of them praying about it, no hesitation. Abram simply went along with the idea. Soon after, Hagar conceived. But what seemed like a clever solution quickly became a source of deep wounding for everyone involved. Once Hagar knew she was pregnant, her attitude toward her mistress changed. She began to look on Sarai with contempt. The power dynamic in the household shifted dramatically. Sarai, feeling hurt and humiliated, turned her anger on Abram. "This wrong is your fault," she accused him. But Abram stepped back, washing his hands of the situation. "She is your servant," he told Sarai. "Do with her whatever you think best." And Sarai did. She mistreated Hagar, treating her so harshly that the pregnant, alone, and abused Hagar fled into the wilderness. But in the desolate desert, beside a spring of water, something extraordinary happened. The angel of the Lord found Hagar. He didn't appear to Abram, the patriarch, or to Sarai, the matriarch. He came to the servant girl, the outcast. The angel called her by name, asking, "Hagar, servant of Sarai, where have you come from, and where are you going?" For the first time, someone truly saw her. Hagar poured out her story of pain and desperation. The angel then gave her a difficult instruction: return to your mistress and submit to her. But with that instruction came a promise. God spoke directly to Hagar about her unborn son. "You are now pregnant and will give birth to a son," the angel said. "You shall name him Ishmael. For the Lord has heard your misery." The name Ishmael literally means God hears. God saw her suffering and heard her cries. He then promised that Ishmael's descendants would become a great nation, our people, who would be wild, strong, and free. In that moment, Hagar had a profound revelation. She gave God a new name, calling him El-Roi, which means, "You are the God who sees me." So Hagar returned. Time passed, and when Abram was 86 years old, Ishmael was born. This child was not the long-awaited heir of the promise God had made to Abram, but he was not forgotten by God. Ishmael's birth stands as a powerful reminder, even when we make mistakes, even when our human plans go wrong, God still sees. God still hears, and in His eyes, no life is ever an accident. The story of Ishmael's birth teaches us a vital truth. God's promises are always fulfilled in His perfect timing. Not ours, but His compassion meets us right where we are, in our weakness and our flawed plans. If this story spoke to you, take a moment to reflect on it. The God who saw Hagar in her moment of desperation is the same God who sees you today. Thanks for watching.